So my name is Carly, I'm the founder of Kooda. Kooda has a vision to make it mainstream all around the world to send your food waste somewhere good rather than to landfill. The reason this is important, you hear a lot about greenhouse gas emissions. We talk about carbon dioxide a lot. But when you put food waste into landfill without access to oxygen, it creates methane. Now methane is, in the short term, 84 times worse than carbon dioxide. Carbon dioxide hangs around for 100 years, whereas methane is only in the atmosphere for 5 years, and in that time has 84 times the effect of carbon dioxide. For that reason, if you put 1 kilogram of food into landfill, it can have almost 2 kilos worth of carbon dioxide into the atmosphere. So our vision, as I said, is every home, every city, and the whole world. This is a global problem, and people all around the world are trying to solve it. Our solution is also looking to manage the nutrients content of that food. Food is a massive cost to society to produce it. A lot of water and resources go into it. This is the molecule of vitamin C. That food has that molecule in there, and we could recycle that. But most solutions for waste management, such as biodigestion and all those other things, actually burn it and put it into carbon dioxide. Yet this vitamin C has a carbon backbone that we could put back into the ground. Our solution is to make a gatherer marketplace where people in their homes put their food waste in a bucket, put a lid on it, put it outside their front door, and don't have to think about it again. It's simple, easy, and effective for them. It relieves the guilt of throwing it into the landfill, but they don't have to do anything extra. Compost as a service, we call it. Our gatherers get paid per bucket to collect up those buckets and take them to centralised collection points across the city. They then get collected up and processed in an inner urban distributed composting facilities. So we have this marketplace where it's convenient and easy for people to do the right thing, and we employ stay-at-home mums, young people, old people, and some disabled people to actually be collecting up that compost. The compost, so currently we look at waste. Waste is only really a problem if it's got contamination on it. So food waste is a problem when it has heavy metals, glass, and all those other things in, but if we can source separate it in the household, it no longer becomes waste, but becomes a valuable resource. This is the same for many other things that we use in our household as well. So we think that we can actually extend the usage of this source separated app to other things. We've currently got we've got 63 businesses that we collect from in Perth at the moment, and about 180 households that we collect from. We then give back the value of that food waste to our households. So you give us your food waste and we give you back what we're calling Kooda Green Thumb, a worm casting product that you can put into your indoor plants. This green shot from the brand kind of awareness that we get of the Green Thumb, so people are using it to grow their herbs and their plants and those kinds of things. We're also partnering with manufacturers who are making compostable end-of-life products. So compostable cups, compostable coffee pods, compostable packaging, plastic packaging. And people know that when they have the Kooda symbol on their packaging, that consumers can trust that it actually is compostable because we're testing it through our process and we know that it is compostable in the 10 days. Our worm houses, this inner city distributed composting facility. We take a mixture that's our own little proprietary mixture of eggs, food scraps, and coffee waste, which is both coffee grounds and coffee husks. We put it together, we heat it and pasteurise it to treat the public health risks associated with food waste. We then feed it to worms, and they produce this worm casting plant booster, which we can then give back to people and sell. We've got our Australian standards on that product, and most importantly, plants love it. They grow when we give it to them. We are envisaging a national backbone of these composting facilities. We want one in every suburb. And just like Jim's Mowing and all of those other franchise things, we think that it can be something that is integrated into our society. So you need lawnmowers, you also need composting, and we want to franchise this across the country. I'm sure you've got lots of questions and I'd love to hear them. Thanks, Ben.